Wait till it start.
All right, so real quick before we discuss our main topic, what we were talking about before was the referees not playing a big part in the decision of last year's finals. When I was just mentioning to Els that I think they did play a bigger role than he's willing to admit right now. One with with the suspension of Draymond Green and the fouling, what's the name? Steph Curry getting fouled out and then later ejected. I mean, with these things, I can't say that the ref didn't play a hand in last year's finals. Like, come on. But I also asked the question like, what NBA MVP or finals or previous finals MVP you seen get kicked out or fouled out of the finals at the end of next year? Or matter of fact, wasn't he the league MVP? He was the league MVP last year, right? Excuse me, right? Steph. Who was the league MVP last year? That was Steph Curry, right?
Did LeBron foul out against the Spurs in the finals?
I don't no.
I'm gonna look it up.
You got to look that up.
Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I think he did. I think he fouled out against the Spurs. If I'm not mistaken.
You press X and hold it. That's how you jump in the air high. Mm-hmm. Press it once and then press it again and hold it. That's how you can run on the wall and stuff. And we also
what we talking about
right now. We're talking about the refs playing a big hand in the Golden State Warriors victory. Defeat to the Cleveland Cavaliers last year in the finals. And then after this little brief thing, we're going to talk about this possibly being KD's biggest series.
Yeah.
Anybody else put that on the refs?
On the refs,
Then explain why. Why you feel like that?
Wait. I don't know if he might have. Stripped me on the thing. Right, but I want you to see the circumstance of events, basically that happened after they were up 3-1. Like the stuff that started to happen after they were up 3-1 was kind of like, you're like, hey.
Before we go there, we go there, let him answer the first question.
What? About the refs? I think him answering that. Yeah, that's saying like, nah. He's saying no by saying that. Like they was up 3-1. It couldn't have been the refs. That's what he's saying. Are you saying that, E? Just answer the fucking question. Okay, damn. Like I don't get that. Like just answer the question. You got Els asking you the same question over and over again. But
I never heard him say they was up 3-1. He was like he was thinking about it. And all I heard was you come in and say the circumstances and the events that happened after the whatever.
Oh yeah. That's why I said that because he just said they was up 3-1. I'm like, what I'm saying.
Oh, nah. See, I ain't hear that part. But go ahead. But E, what you saying? What it wasn't like the refs didn't play a big part.
Nah, because if you think about it.
Got you. Anybody else?
Well, like I said, man, I feel like I feel like the refs did because when they were down by 3-1, that's when we started seeing the most questionable things. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the how they were letting the players play, and then I'm looking at the game. What?
I know, but like when I wanted.
It's these two. Like I don't think about that. When I see
you were saying how they was being let, play the game. How the refs was letting them play the game.
Yeah, they were letting them play at one moment, and this is around the time that LeBron and Draymond had gotten to that situation, right? And then a play happened, and this is what I remember. There was a play that happened, and they, it started there. They let them continue to play. Then LeBron and them, they get into it again, and he falls. And then the way LeBron's about to walk over him, he didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And he reacted to it, right? All this is happening in a game that, the situation that they could have been stopped, they could have been checked, they could have they could have teed them up or something. They let them play. Now they review everything later. This because the Golden State Warriors win that game. They review everything later, and now they say, you know what? Nah, he's suspended, right? And then now that he's suspended, they're after they let them be so physical. Now from games like 5 to 7. They were ticky-tacky with all of the fouls and stuff like that, which is what led to Steph Curry getting fouled out.
Cleveland won by 20 in the last game. They lost. Golden State lost by one basket. So they definitely could have won the game if Kyrie didn't hit that amazing shot that he did. So as far as
they could have been one if their MVP player wasn't fouled out of the game. They could have been one. I'm saying there could have been a lot of could-haves. There's a lot of could-haves. And the only reason why we can't answer those things for sure is because the Golden State Warriors weren't at their full caliber. The same excuse you would make for the Cleveland Cavaliers the first time they lost to the Warriors. Why we can't make that same argument? Stephen Curry was hurt, wasn't at 100%. Got fouled out, ejected from the game. Also, they lost Andrew Bogut, even though L says Andrew Bogut wasn't a big factor. He is a part of their team and their system. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what his role is. He's a part of that system. Them being a man down, their whole thing has to change. Everything changes. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like, like I said, I just feel like they were playing physical, and then they stopped them all of a sudden after the situation happened with Draymond Green and them. And then these players and these things, I think, kind of led. It was kind of like a domino effect that led to them, ultimately losing that game in Game 7 against Cleveland Cavaliers.
All right, now I wanted to point out I want to get to your point about Steph Curry being hurt. When he was playing against OKC, I think it was game 2 or game 3, he was hitting the shots, getting his rhythm back. Remember, he was popping shit. I'm back on OKC's court.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that being said, nobody brought up an injury after that.
Oh my God! All right,
nothing
man.
wrong with that.
That's not true though. That's not true though. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
He wasn't hurt when they came back down 1-3. You forgot. I'm back. I'm back.
And he caught his stride against Portland that first round.
No. But remember, Portland is when he got hurt. He got hurt in Portland.
Because I was about to say, why would he say he's back then? Is what I'm just about to say that. Why would he have to say he's back, Els?
Because he was hurt.
Exactly. That's it. That's all. And that's all I'm saying.
He's no longer hurt though.
How can you say that though? Come on.
He missed games to get.
All right, and I'm gonna bring up something that Jalen Rose said recently in the thing. Jalen Rose was saying that players. He was what did he say? He said they rather would say rest now than to say tendonitis or something like that. And the reason why he said that they would do that is because, basketball players is like, cars or whatever. You're not going to want to purchase a car if it has this, and this wrong with it. And you keep hearing this, and this is wrong with it. But if you say you're resting, then it's fine. I feel like he was hurt. They didn't want to keep broadcasting that he was hurt, knowing who they was that they was coming up against. You feel what I'm saying? And they just decided to kind of downplay that side of things. You know what I'm saying? And I think that in the excitement of being down I'm saying in the excitement from being down 3-1 with OKC and doing that, your adrenaline gets pumping, you going, you know what I'm saying? You go, son. Like, that's just it. You hit a couple shots, you on, you pump. You were just down, you were just facing elimination. You came back from that. You good now, son. Like, I done seen many. Did we not just see what happened to Kyrie Irving? Kyrie Irving goes down. You think that his foot went backwards. The way he went down and was grabbing his ankle. He goes, ties his shoelaces, and then gets up and runs up the court. And then after that, keeps up by himself keeps up with the offense of the Celtics, son. I think he scored 33. They may have scored 37. I'm just saying, like we see now, that, but that don't mean his foot wasn't messed up though, son. He could have really been.
All right, now
he could have been hurt, but niggas jump up and go. You know what I'm saying? Like.
All right, my point exactly. Now, if I come and tell you, oh, the Warriors lost because Kyrie wasn't 100%. You gonna be like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
You mean
that
Steph?
Was last series.
You mean
Steph?
Came
back.
Wait.
No, Kyrie Irving.
You said the Warriors lost because Kyrie wasn't 100%. That's what you said.
I mean the Cavs.
Okay.
If the Cavs lose to the Warriors, and I come to you and say,
that's what y'all said.
Kyrie Irving wasn't 100%. He was hurt. What you gonna come at me with?
I mean, that's what y'all said the first year. And nobody said anything to y'all.
No. He didn't play a game after.
Oh, you're saying because he played. You're saying that.
Exactly.
I mean, but that's the same thing. I mean, but that's the same thing with like
No, hold on, please answer
all right,
me.
Go ahead.
What would you say if I tell you, oh, Kyrie wasn't 100%?
I probably would have said if you step on that court, no excuses.
Oh, okay. All right then.
I'll keep it 100 with you, but what would you have said to me? If you're honestly though, no. If you're that's not what I'm asking you.
In the OKC
your microphone is messing up. Your microphone is messing up, and I will not have messed up microphone in our broadcast. I'm sorry.
All right, but I already said what I would have said though.
No. I'm saying no. If your argument is, let's say honestly that you're coming to me saying, yo, Kyrie wasn't 100%, son. That's how they lost. I'm like, yo, fuck out of here, son. He stepped on that court, yo. No excuses. What you trying to tell me that you gonna just live with that? That's it. You gonna let that ride, or you wouldn't have a rebuttal for that? You wouldn't say something else?
Look. It wouldn't have been about Kyrie. All I would have said is, oh, but you give Steph Curry the benefit of the doubt when they came back against OKC and said, when they lost to Cleveland and say, oh, he wasn't 100%.
I don't give.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. He was 100% if you let him tell it. You know what I mean?
All right, so what about the team? Was the team 100%? Was the team 100%?
Why you wasn't hurt then?
What about the team? Was the team 100%?
Physical with you, huh?
Was the team 100%?
They was 100% up and healthy?
Period.
I would say they was 100%. For games 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7.
That's the whole series.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. That's 5 out of 7 games.
That's crazy.
5 out of 7 games, they was 100%. And then one of those games, because I don't believe Andrew Bogut is a big factor in what they do and how they do, which is opposite from what you believe.
Wait.
But wait, let me just finish my point.
Yeah, go ahead.
One of those games, they was at least 90%. I even give you 85.
So can I ask you
without Bogut?
You said games 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. They were 100%, right? Cleveland won games. Cleveland won games. What? 3. They won games 5 and 6, right? You don't see how that's ironic. You don't see how the irony of them not being 100% and they start to win those. You admitted it yourself. You said games 1, 2, 3, and 4 100%. Game 7 100%, but 5 and 6 they weren't. Who wins those games?
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all automatically giving Golden State them wins. We didn't beat them by 30 the game before Draymond got fucking booted.
Oh my God, my dude. Listen, what happened the next game? After they lost by 30, what happened the next game? They lost. You keep bringing that up. Y'all lost. All right, so let's forget that y'all lose. Y'all winning by 30. That's the only
game we won.
So what deficit? Y'all didn't lose by y'all didn't lose by a big. No, I'm saying what I'm saying is, I asked you because first you're saying you're saying I can't use Steph Curry being hurt as an excuse, right? Because he played. Only because he played, even though he wasn't at 100%. We all know players play. They push through pain and they do stuff like that. Not saying that they could play at 100%, which we know that's possible. But you're telling me, because this is something I would say.
Can you check his numbers for the previous round?
Nah,
Wasn't he? I think he averaged like 28.
Can I finish?
Against OKC.
Can I finish, Alice?
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, and this is by your own admission, you're saying, and I was saying because I can't use him being hurt as the excuse.
All right, go ahead.
I asked you, what about the team? I said, was the team 100%? Because we're all in agreement that the Cavs was at 100%, right? And I'm not talking about just a couple games. They was at 100% every game, even the ones they was losing. It was at 100%, right? Right. So they're up. This is 3-1. They're up. They just lost by 30, like you said, and bounced back and won. Now they're up 3-1. They take the heart out of their team by suspending Draymond Green.
See, that's an assumption right there.
I know. I just want to say that, though. Real talk.
That's an assumption.
I know, but that is an assumption that, based on what we saw, and at the time, it was an assumption. But seeing what we see out of Draymond Green as far as the leader and the motivator that we see in Draymond Green right now, especially when you added on KD and how he had to interact with KD, we see that he is, and we know that at this moment that he was the heart of that team. You feel what I'm saying? And with him, and he was the one that was literally stepping up to LeBron. You need somebody that's gonna like go back and forth with LeBron. Somebody that's not gonna be scared to, like, you know what I'm saying, bump shoulders with LeBron or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you need that because, like you said, Steph Curry disappears against LeBron, so he may shy away from that light. He may be that may be too bright for him, but it was not for Draymond Green. Them being down 3-1, facing elimination, right? What he's gone now. He's gone now, right? And that's game 5, right? That's game 5 at Oracle, at the Oracle Stadium, son. At home. He's gone now, right? That team is no longer 100%. Now, I don't care what percentage that you give Draymond Green. You could give Draymond Green a 5%. That he is a 5% player on the team. Without him, they're only playing at 95%. That's still not 100. And that Cleveland Cavaliers win that game, right? Andrew Bogut goes down. He goes down in game 6, right? He went down in game 6. No. He goes down in game 5, actually. Exactly, right. The game, and you know why that happened? He went down because of the fact that his role changed, because of the rotation adjustment they had to do, because Draymond Green is not there anymore. So he might not have been playing that many minutes or been on the floor at that time had Draymond Green been playing, right? So now we got him out of the game. So on that game 5, where we was already at 95%, we lost another player. Now let's just say we can't give him 5% like Draymond, because he's not Draymond Green. Let's give him another 3. Let's give him 3%, right? Let's say 3%. He's at they're at like what, 92% now, right? 92%. And then who wins that next game? With Draymond Green back and them down another player because of what they had to do in the game before. Andrew Bogut is out now. Is that Warriors team 100%? No. And who wins that game? Who wins that game? All right, so now we're all tied up now. It's way different. It's way different than being down 3-1. We're tied up now, where this can be anybody's game. This is different. Your whole mindset is different. Wait, let me finish. Okay, this is my last point.
What you telling me is, Bobby, what you telling me is that
50% of the games that y'all won. Wait. This is my last point. This is my last point. I promise. This is my last point. 50% of the games that y'all won last year in the finals, the Warriors weren't at 100%. Bottom line, son. That's half of y'all games that y'all won, that y'all took to win a championship. That team was not 100%, son. That's the bottom line.
All right, now, my only point is that game 7, the Warriors had a 16-point lead. They did that. No. Chill.
I'm listening. I'm
talking
listening.
about going into the fourth quarter, Bobby. A 16-point lead. Think about it. This the best team in the league. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna look up too? I'm gonna look up the percentage of the games that they win without a Draymond Green. And I want to see their numbers that they put up without a Draymond Green. I'm not gonna waste my time with an Andrew Bogut because we all know
he was not.
That's not why Cleveland won Game 6. Cleveland ain't win no Game 6 because Andrew Bogut was out. So you only fooling yourself talking that stupid shit.
No, I didn't say anything about them. All I said was, and this is to be honest with you, Els.
You said because Andrew Bogut wasn't there, they wasn't at 100%.
I mean that when you come into a game as a coach, you have your team, you have the opposing team, you have your game plan. If you lose one player out of that rotation in the finals, everything is altered. Everything. The amount of minutes that other players have to play, the roles that they have to take, everything is altered, son. And that was altered by a decision that was made by officials after they had a chance to deflate the situation before it escalated. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's in my opinion. And then afterwards,
opinion.
Go ahead.
My opinion on that is when that play was going on.
Yo, Deke, make sure your bro. Wait, hold on, real quick. Wait, real. My fault. Hey, yo, Deke, go to the party settings and make sure your voice is included into the broadcast if you're trying to talk about what we talk about. But go ahead, Els.
All right, when that play was going on, like you said, with Draymond and LeBron, they was beefing a little further up court.
Game on.
Ref never said nothing. All right, now. Next time up the court, they got half court. Mind you, the ball is in play. LeBron don't got the ball. The ball is in play. Draymond winds up on the floor. These niggas, LeBron tries to step over him. They get up. Now they in each other's face. You got the refs, and you got some of the teammates coming over there trying to get in between the two. Now that's that. Now, you got plenty of games. The same thing with, let's just say, the series before that. The series before that. When he had kicked up, when Draymond Green kicked Steven Adams in the nuts. They didn't suspend him for that. They told him, you get an attack or flagrant after we review the play. They didn't review, like, the refs review it to see if you're going to give him a technical foul and the ball back, but a flagrant, which is going to penalize him when his shits accumulate, the league had to go back and look at that after the fact, which is the same thing that they did when he did that shit with LeBron. They went back and looked at it after the fact. Like, that's a rule. They got to do that. The refs only looking at it one time, two times, maybe right there to see if, all right, do he get 2 free throws and the team get the ball back? And that's it. The league handle the other part. So the league go back and look at that when y'all niggas is resting. And the game is not even being played. So I don't know what you wanted them to do. You wanted them to suspend him and kick him out the game right there? Which they did to Steph Curry, or you rather them let him finish that game, and then we look at it, we review the tape, and we make our decision from there.
I would rather them have control the game. No, I would rather them have control. I wish it. If we could look at I wish you could look at the amount of calls or whatever. Like, if I could have those numbers, I would guarantee that the amount of calling increased after Game 4. Right? And I'm saying that they should have been like that from jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the playoffs and stuff like that, you let them play and like I said, it gets more physical. But when it comes down to the finals, like, first of all, they put the best referees out there. We all know the process that they go through to pick the referees, right? These referees, these are the best. They're supposed to be the best ones that we have, right? You got them.
Human. Go ahead.
I know they're still human, but my thing is like, yo, if you're gonna let them play at a certain level, games 1 through 4. But then because something happens, now everything changes games 5 through 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was whack. Like, why couldn't y'all I feel like had they been officiating this way, the same, games 1 through 4, the way they did 5 through 7, that we won't have a suspended Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that problem that we're having with LeBron. I felt like that they were getting the way they was getting because of how the game was going and how physical they were being able to be with each other. And as the game gets closer and the stakes get higher, you're gonna get more physical. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just said, they just lost by 30 to these niggas, and they probably like, you know what? Nah, we're not going out there like that. Draymond came out there like, nah, I'm about to show y'all he weak, he little. I'm about to show y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And he tried to get aggressive with LeBron, got a little bit too aggressive or whatever. And I guess that's what the referee.
See, LeBron ain't hurt. All LeBron did was put his elbow out. That nigga went flying to the floor.
I think he was trying to call. Nah, he was trying to get that flop. He was trying to get LeBron like how LeBron tried to get him. Cause you see, hey, hold up. We see how LeBron pointed. What he say? He pointed like, you see how LeBron looked and pointed at the ref after KD got not KD after Curry got ejected or whatever. Remember? I think him and LeBron was getting into it.
I can't remember that.
And I'm telling you, son, when that game when he got ejected, son, Steph and LeBron was getting into it, and then like when he caught the foul, when Steph caught the foul, LeBron was like, got him, like he like, like, you know what I'm saying, like he had the face, like, yep, got him, you know what I'm saying, like,
I was gonna bring that up earlier, cause it's crazy, cause the ref gave Steph a chance. He actually fouled him the first time before the ref even blew the whistle on the reach. You understand what I'm saying? Then he went for the steal again. And that's when the ref caught him with the whistle, like, yo, you already got 5 fouls. Why you do? Mind you, you backcourt. You didn't get the steal on your first attempt, and then you try it again. Like, look at this position you put in the ref. What do you want him to do?
Yo, Alex,
you want him to wait till you foul him a third time?
Nobody else hears his microphone making that noise?
No.
It's crazy. Like, and nobody else, when they talk, they sound regular, but when you talk, it sound like you being like taken over by machines.
I don't know. That could be. I don't know, son.
I don't know.
That's the auto-tune.
Yo, back out the party and come back in.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
I got a lot of voices in here. I only hear me and L's, man. What's good, y'all?
Go ahead.
And they don't talk as much as us, Al. That's what it is.
I'm on edge.
You know me. I could have been in that movie, The Great Debaters.
But nah, enough of that though. Get on to the
okay.
Topic.
All right, so basically we're gonna get to the topic of the hour.
We got like 15 minutes each topic.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a fact. And we need somebody to like, I got the time above the broadcast to tell me how long I've been doing something.
Oh, okay.
All right, though. So this goes down to what we're talking about right now. Our main topic is this being possibly KD's biggest series ever. And I want to know if you guys agree or disagree and why.
Yeah, it's his biggest series ever.
Like, why would you? It's the finals. Of course it is.
The finals, and on top of that, for him leaving to go to Golden State, he just put even more pressure to win. Because if he lose, oh my God.
Like, that's a rhetorical question. Obviously, it's the biggest one.
Yeah, that's these headphones wilding real quick. Hold on.
Oh, you blamed L's and it was him the whole time. Damn.
No, I'm here.
No, you're saying it was yours, but it's really his.
Huh?
Y'all can't really hear you, Strip. What?
Huh?
So who's the second biggest matchup besides LeBron and Kevin Durant?
Second, Steph and Kyrie. That's gonna be the biggest one. Now, what I think, I think JaVale McGee is gonna have a better series than Tristan Thompson.
We're gonna see, because JaVale McGee, he's going off a confidence more than anything.
Oh, could I put my input in on him?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to go? It's gonna be quick though. It's just my opinion.
He's going off confidence.
I think he's not even gonna get a lot of playing time I believe Cleveland is a matchup problem for him because all of our bigs can shoot. Other than Tristan Thompson, mind you, I don't know if JaVale McGee gonna start this series, but normally he comes off the bench, and when Tristan Thompson goes to the bench, that's when you got somebody like Channing Frye in there that can shoot the ball that he's gonna have to guard, and he's not comfortable out on the perimeter. So I don't even think he's gonna get a lot of playing
But
time.
I believe it's whoever has the biggest impact on the game. It can be the other way around. Like McGee can have a bigger impact, and they can like try to go for somebody bigger the size against him. But the other way around.
See, my thing is, if he's not getting a lot of playing time, how much of an impact is he gonna be?
Right. I think he's gonna get plenty of play time, and they're gonna use that Tristan Thompson McGee matchup. That's a massive matchup you have to have because of the fact, like you said.
So you're saying he's gonna start JaVale McGee? He got to start him then.
Over who? Who's their normal starter?
You're gonna start Zaza.
Zaza Pachulia.
Oh yeah, no, he ain't gonna start over him.
That's what I'm saying. So when JaVale come in, if you're smart, you take Tristan Thompson out. Depending on how the game going though, if you need the rebounding at the time, then you go for it. I mean, not saying we don't got other rebounders, but I mean, I think JaVale and Tristan Thompson in the game together would pretty much cancel each other out as far as you're not getting the offensive rebounds no more, Tristan, because JaVale is getting it. And same way on the other side. Tristan Thompson getting the defensive rebound, and JaVale not getting that second chance point or whatever the case may be. But we'll see. We'll see. But I just don't see him getting a lot of minutes because of our shooters. I mean, put that boy in that, man. I don't know. We just gonna have to see. One thing about JaVale McGee,
as long as Tristan Thompson is in, I'm putting McGee in. That's the matchup that you want to save Zaza from playing too many minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see though. I mean, he been doing good. Couple games he come in, but having an impact on the series, I don't really see that. I don't see that. I don't know. But what do y'all think about Golden State bench, who saved them like a game last year, maybe 2 games? Right? They're not as strong now.
Yeah, that might definitely.
Meaning the starters got to deal with more of that physicality that they're not used to dealing with. Because now they got to play more minutes if the bench can't produce.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely gonna play into a lot too, because they don't got that offensive power like they did before coming off that bench.
Yo, y'all seen D. Will last game? If he could play like, he bring that same energy.
He's playing some good minutes.
Niggas is in trouble, son.
But he ain't gonna do that against Golden State. Like that's not his DNA.
He better.
That's not his DNA.
That's not his DNA. You forgetting about the Utah days, huh?
Nah, I ain't forgetting about it. It just seemed like to me B. Will is too inconsistent. Like he'll give you one game out of that whole series that's gonna be like, okay, he did that. I mean, I just don't. I don't know.
See, we need 2.5, 3 games out of him like that.
I don't think y'all. I already don't think you're gonna get that out of him.
To me, the points that he was scoring. Remember going to the hole, getting the hand ones and shit, like 2 plays back to back, and then hitting the threes and shit. Like to me, that's rest for LeBron. Even though he on the floor, that's contact that he's not taking. You know what I mean? So, which is always helpful for the next game of the series.
Oh no, I feel
so
like
if he could, like, he ain't even got to score that much. Just bring that energy. You only need him to be like a Mario Chalmers, 14 points. You know what I mean? Here and there, not every game.
just 2 games, maybe 3.
I just question his motive, man. Like, do he really want it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the thing. Yo, listen, he there now. He never been there before.
True.
He there now. Let's see how it works. And then, not to mention, LeBron gonna make it easier than what. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't even gotta work hard, man. Just play smart. That's all. Just be smart.
That's what I'm saying. And then Cavs supporting Cavs don't have to do much because they got LeBron.
All they gotta do is knock down threes, man. That's it. Hit your open shots. That's it.
Guard your man.
Make an extra pass.
Open shot.
Only thing I'm worried about, really though, is the defense, man. Because we don't got an answer for Kevin Durant other than LeBron. Meaning, who's gonna make it tough for him to score? Because our best defenders is too short for him.
Yeah.
And he got that little. He rise up and just shoot right over you, man. And, they cannot keep LeBron.
And that's what Golden State gonna play. They gonna play off that because they know that. They got KD in there playing.
If we could just stay close to like the last 5 minutes of the game, then you put LeBron on them, and we good to go from there.
So how confident are you that
it's just a matter of him getting in that rhythm before Braun get on him. Know what I mean?
How confident are you that the Cavs are gonna win this series?
Cavs in 6. That's how confident I am. 6 games, Cavaliers.
No way. 6 games.
I hear you.
I think it's
well, if it's any indication of the regular season, they got smoked.
I tell you, what'd you say?
Like, then they get smoked the last game they played Golden State. They lost by like 30 or some shit.
I tell you, you're going to get one of those on each side. We beat them once, they beat us once. I don't care. Yeah, we won by what? 2 points, 3 points, something like 2 points, I think.
Yeah.
We won. Yeah. That make 1-1 if that was the series already. Hey, that shit don't mean nothing. And not only that, regular season, we was what? 22 as far as overall defense. Playoffs, we like 3rd or some shit like that. Like, you playing a whole different team, a whole different mindset. Same thing goes for them, you know what I mean? But I don't think they're expecting to like walk through us like that every game. Hell no. I'm pretty sure you don't expect that neither.
Nah.
No.
I don't know.
That regular season shit means nothing, man. Once you get in the playoffs, all that regular season shit is out the window. None of that shit matters. All them niggas who be getting busy all regular season long, you be seeing them niggas choke every year in the playoffs, son. It never fails. You got a few bright stars that's gonna shine, but most of them niggas be trash when the postseason get here, son. That's why I be laughing when niggas be talking about, oh, this person, that person, blah, blah. You not remember what he did when such and such, or this and that? Hey, I be remembering all that shit, son. I resent a lot of motherfuckers for that, too. Mo Williams, punk ass. Fucking Anton Jameson, punk ass. All them niggas soft. All them niggas soft. Niggas was good, boy. Yeah, they was good regular season players. Niggas folded in the motherfucking finals and playoffs and shit like that. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But he's Steph Curry. That's what I was about to bring up earlier. Steph averaged like fucking 30 points against OKC last year. And they talking about his ankle hurt because he averaged 22 against Cleveland. I don't want to hear that. If you want to average no 30, your ankle was hurting. Holy fuck.
Word.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We're gonna see a lot of.
I think the whole shit gonna lie on the physicality of the much. To me, neither team could really stop
How the refs
each
call each
offense.
game.
Because both offenses is crazy, retarded. Both of them niggas scoring 115, 120 a game.
That's a fact.
You think that's gonna be the average?
The winning team got to be held to somewhere around. I mean, yeah, if you want to win, you got to hold your opponent to somewhere right at 100. Know what I mean? No more than 105, 106, 107. After that, you got your ball game. You can hold a nigga like right at 100. You got a good chance to win that game. Both of them niggas, them offenses, man. Them shits is like two juggernauts, man. I think both teams gonna have problems, man, as far as defense is concerned.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Somebody's just gonna have this. So it's gonna be the team who, and not only that, to me, shit really is just a make or miss league, man. Like,
that's what
be
it
like,
is, because
oh,
Clay
this
could
nigga
be
stopped
off.
that nigga will shut him down. This, that, and
Steph
you
could
ain't
be
shut him
off.
down. That nigga's shots just wasn't falling. That's it. At the end of the day, he just couldn't hit a shot. It's like the same defense you was playing last time when the nigga scored you for 50. Know what I mean? So now the nigga missing. Oh, they shut him down. They locked him up or whatever. Nah, he ain't do that. And that go for all the greats. Like, you can shut an average player down. Maybe even you got a handful of people that can shut an all-star down. You ain't shutting down no superstar.
Nah.
No way you shutting down a superstar. Either he gonna make him or he gonna miss him. End of the story.
You know? That's what make this series so interesting. Cause it's like Kyrie could go at Steph. Steph could go at Kyrie. KD.
Yo, with all the great scorers, son. With all of them. Like the same hand that you put in his face and he missed that shot. How many hands was in his face like that when he made it? But your hand was the one that shut him down. I mean, not to me. He just missed it. That's it. He missed. I don't think no superstar can be shut down. So just missing shots. That's my opinion.
Damn, this motherfucker killed me. But yeah, man, we'll see.
Oh,
man.
what about the Boston shit? Which I think Boston shit.
Them